Hey everyone! So today I'm doing kind of a newer video. I mean, obviously it's a new video, but a video that I haven't really seen on YouTube. And now that it's getting to be winter and, you know, you're not out in the sun as much and not getting that natural glow just from, you know, the sun, I thought I'd do a video on some really good products that I find to just really enhance, especially me being super pale, that just really give me a nice natural glow and a dewy finish to my skin that, you know, is kind of there naturally in the summer, but my skin definitely needs a little bit of help with in the winter. So I'm going to be doing showing you a few highlighters, a few bronzers, and one primer. And so the first thing I'm going to start off with is the base, the primer. This primer just really helps if I want to just have that really dewy skin and kind of do really simple eye makeup and really no lip and just have that really dewy skin. I use this primer, and it is Benefit's That Gal primer. I just have a mini version of it. You can see it looks like this. It has like the cutest packaging. You can see it just comes out like that, just a little squeezy, and it's just a little pink liquid. Here you can see, I'll just show you. And it comes off kind of pink. I don't know if, yeah, you can see that, but it totally rubs in completely with your skin tone. But it just, the pink in it, I guess, the pink undertones to it and everything, it's a brightening face primer, so it just kind of brightens up the skin and livens it up before you put on your highlighters and your bronzer. So it kind of gives it that extra help along. And for winter, to just prime your face with it, it'll really help that dull, pale winter skin that I know I get. So yeah, okay. The next bronzer I have is, oh my god, I'm in love with this bronzer. The Too Faced bronzer. It's the Too Faced Aqua Bunny bronzer. It's a cream to powder splash proof bronzer. So this is actually be good in the winter as well, because, or not in the winter, in the summer as well, because it's waterproof. But for winter, I like because my skin gets dry, I like it's a cream, so it's actually better for my dry skin. You can see it just looks like this. It does, I mean, you can see it looks extremely dark, but it's also extremely blendable. So if you do have that dark skin, it'll work for you, but if you do have light skin like me, it's very blendable. You can see it's so creamy. And honestly, it looks really scary when you first put it on your finger. It just looks too dark, and it has kind of gold in it, but if you can see, it just completely just blends in so nicely and naturally to your skin. You can just see my skin just has that nice little kind of glow to it compared to like the rest of my hand. And it's just really nice, and it dries as a powder, so it's not, especially if you have oily skin, it's not going to just slide off your face. It's going to dry into a powder, and you can always set it with a powder. And another great thing about this is the smell reminds me of summer. Actually, I just kind of realized what the smell was. It kind of smells like sunscreen, and I know some people hate that, but it reminds me of summer. And it just kind of smells like summer sunscreen and the beach. I don't know, you have to, if you go into like Sephora or Ulta, you can smell it before you get it. It smells so good. And yeah, so it's just really nice, and it's good for dry skin because it is that cream, and but it's good for oily skin as well because it does dry into a powder, so it's not going to just slide right off your face. The next bronzer I have is actually a really nice cheap bronzer, but I really like it, and I'm actually surprised I liked it. When I first got it, I actually had it in a haul, and I was like, oh my god, I don't think I'm going to like this, but I really do. It's the e.l.f. Golden Bronzer, and this is in the color Golden, if that makes sense. Just looks like this. It's just the studio packaging, and it looks like this. So you can see it kind of has a wide range of colors. So if you do have that darker skin and these light colors won't really work, you can just concentrate yourself in the darker category. Same with light, but for me and my light skin, I just take, I just went like, but yeah, I just take like a big brush and just blend them all together. You can see even on my finger, this honestly, it looks kind of scary, and it looks kind of scary and too shimmery and stuff, but honestly, it just goes right in, and it's pretty. It's a nice bronzer that you can take and you can concentrate it into like contouring, and especially for like setting a product like this, it's great. But also if you just want an overall face glow, it's light enough that you can just take it and just buff it all over your face, and it's not going to give you like an orangey look. It's just going to give you a little bit of glow. I will say this does have a bit of shimmer to it. It's not a lot. It's almost like a frosty shimmer. It's not like it has glitter in it. So if you are kind of afraid of shimmer, this isn't overpowering at all. Like, I don't notice shimmer on my face, but it definitely is not matte. You can kind of see. So those are the two bronzers I have. And then I have two highlights. This highlight is very popular, and I really find it just gives that like natural dewy finish that I know a lot of girls, most all girls are always looking for, that dewy skin finish, and this really gives it. And its benefits high beam. It's just a liquid highlighter. And the great thing about this is that for dry skin like mine, it's not going to dry me out. But because it's a liquid, it's so blendable and nice, and you can really smooth it out and concentrate it in areas that you want, and it's just really nice. I'll show you. And they also sell these in mini, because this bottle is like huge, so they sell this in mini, but it just comes on a brush like this, and you can see it just goes like that. So I mean, it does look kind of bright, but you can see when you just blend it out, it just gives that just kind of light glowy look, and it's just really nice and natural looking, and it just livens up the skin, especially during winter and you're just feeling like sallow. To just dot this along your cheekbones, it just really brightens it up and gives your face some like life. I will say you probably want to set this if you have oily skin, but it's not like, I don't find it to be an oily product. I find it blends in really nicely and really easily, so it's not like something that'll sit on your face and just slide right off if you do have that oily skin. The next product will actually be more oily skin friendly, but I don't find it to be drying for dry skin. And it is this Physicians Formula Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls in Translucent Pearl. So it just looks like that. And it comes in this really cute, it has a cute little pearl on top. And it just comes in this packaging. And it's just a nice powder highlight. It's not the most pigmented, but I almost like that about it. I mean, it's pretty pigmented, but like, I almost like that about it because I can just take a big kabuki brush and kind of run it down my nose and run it over my cheeks, and it just gives, it's so natural. It doesn't look like you put a product on, but it gives your skin the effect that it's just, you know, alive and glowing, and I really like that. So yeah, so that is my video. I just thought this would be helpful coming into the winter months, to really just start livening up your face, because I would not recommend, you know, going to a tanning bed to get that glow, and I just recommend using some of these great products to just give your skin that natural glow that it has in the summer, you know, while we're in these winter months. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.